Welcome, gentlemen. Might give it a moment to load, gentlemen. Might give it a moment. Aha, what you? Welcome back, gentlemen, ladies. If entertaining truly does exist within my small, your audience. Two, a game I have never beaten. And I do plan on beating now. My plans? Simple. Their execution? Simpler. Rumble. There it is.
Well struck.
That should work. Yes. Now, gentlemen and ladies. Let us journey forth into the darkest dungeon. There we go. Now, gentlemen and ladies, let's journey onwards into towards the estate. It is this spooky hat-wearing
You
man.
will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Oh, gentlemen, I can certainly say we are fucked. Nah, just kidding. We ain't fucked yet. We're just approaching the foot center. Very slowly. Trust me when I say that one. Last run I tried was over before it's ever started. This one. Now this one, I have faith in this one. For I do not plan to quit.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead. Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Withdrew. Pod. Can we get a pod in that chat? Now everybody knows how Darkest Dungeon starts. There is not a person on earth that doesn't know how Darkest Dungeon starts.
An ambush. Send these vermin a message.
The
The rightful owner has returned,
How much
and their
money?
kind is no longer welcome.
And play at my own pace. Oh, did we actually get a pod in the chat? Oh, thank you, Jay Tessie, for a pod champ. Now with the power of the pod, we shall defeat the Darkest Dungeon first try. We will lose no people. We will remain stalwart in the face of adversity. Aha, fuck you. But we
The will to fight falters.
Undefeated. Undefeated, gents. Look at that. Give me a stun. Give me a stun right there. I can see the future. We have been blessed by the gods. There is no such thing as overconfidence that leads to a dizzying downfall. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Now I know Darkest Dungeon 2 is out, but as is the nature with many things in my life, I do not start from the middle, I start from the beginning. Damn, I can't believe I failed. I forgot to do the... I can't believe I forgot to turn off the light.
Welcome home.
Doesn't matter.
Such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now.
We can't do that. We actually have to trade.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses.
Disappear, text. For the love of God.
All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Come on, disappear. I need to see. Yes, I can trade for these 10 price. You know what? Just because you're here, choose a character. Choose a character, my friend. You get first. I don't have BTTV. No. I do not have any bots, as far as I know, within my chat. I am a low effort streamer. Ignore that. I am a medium effort streamer. Oh my god. Finally. My last healer, my last healer, well, they were kind of the reason why the run just died.
In time, you will know the tragic extent
the run
of
died
my failings.
Sooner than it started. Let's see.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
Yeah, now I see why I did it. Because it annoys me. Because my screen is small. Smaller than my chances of... Oh god. Oh god. Don't worry, we have Butcher to let us down instantly. Alright, so we might have this. Alright, now let me start naming people so I can start being angry at people. It's the only reasonable explanation. And once they ask me, why are you angry at me? No, not Josh. We're gonna name him Piston. Of course, we have to have PG Blazing. And of course, our weakest character. Objectively weakest character. Shall for some reason be named Izzy. And she will never hear me call her a weakest character.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
Now let's see. If I remember correctly, I think you can loot a shovel in the first dungeon. And that's about all you need. I can't remember much about the first dungeon, even though when I played this level... Oh, 2 days ago. That is my memory. Always lead to failure. Anyways, how have you been? What brings you to this corner of the internet? Now 2 skellies after There's 2 skellies after first torch.
The light, the promise of safety.
No, it's inside here that 2 skellies are. Aha! Noxious fumes. Oh yeah, we don't have what was it? I think it's Dirt's. It's not Dirt's Dad. That's the gesture ability. Can't remember what it's called.
Another abomination.
Let's go,
cleansed
gents.
from
Let's
our
go.
hands.
Let's do -20 dodge. Alright. Kill it.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Clean. Yeah, we do loot a shovel. Oh. Work out.
Even the cold stone seems bent
I
on
used to work
preventing
out with my
passage.
best friend. We stopped for unknown reasons. Sometimes when the coronavirus started. Nowadays I get all the physical training I need for my job. Let's see, 4. 1-1 if 2% crit. Well, because I never beat Darkest Dungeon 1, so it's my rule to play the first game. Well, I helped my dad out changing tires. It's currently taxi season, so we were supposed to be having around 10 taxis a day. I know the ending of the game. I know the ending of the DLCs. But personally, I never beat the game. And so, it is my honor. I state my honor on having to beat the game before I go on to the sequel. I did it for Darksiders, I did it for Dark Souls, I did it for... I tried to do it for Gears of War, but I am not playing with the Crimson Court, and I'm not playing with the Butcher's and the Color of Madness. Damn it. I knew that was gonna happen. Why? Because it's a human. It's a dirty human. Alright. We have a good chance. So we have a Shield Breaker, we have Flagellant, we have Districts. Let's see, what else do we have? We have the Musketeer. And I think that's all. Oh, it's a free DLC. Oh, that would be a factor if I played the game. But I won't tell anybody that. There we go.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them
No, easy.
all.
Easy, why does this always happen to you? Why do you disappoint me? A bump in the night. Now I shall use the pro gamer maneuver.
Secrets and
Gain
wonders
all the
can be
loot.
found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
I, in fact, am from Serbia. I have only recently discovered that there is an actual Serbian tag for Twitch.tv. As far as I am aware, there is a tag for everything. There is a visual impaired tag, and there is the blindness tag. Because, of course, there is.
As the
Now we
fiend
get the
falls,
loot.
a faint
That
hope
loot.
blossoms. In Radiance, may we find victory.
Now let's see. In here we have it's either a heal or damage buff. I'm pretty sure. We have a room battle with treasure. Room battle with treasure. There is obstruction this way. Can't remember what's there. There's a trap here and a trap here. Yes. Well, yes, we got a key. Oh, the key is technically a useless item, since we already have 2 more keys. Ah, we don't have stun, and that slightly annoys me. Please. Please, BG Blazing. No, you BG Blazing, you have failed me. You didn't go before the enemy. Look at Wisdom over here, applying his knowledge of the martial arts in order to dodge every attack thrown at him from eldritch abominations and human foes alike.
Their formation
BG Blazing going in
the offensive.
with that pistol shot straight for the temple. And then Wisdom comes in, counterattacks with a pummel to the face. Fails to disorient the enemy. J. Tessie. Single target heal heals the previous round's damage. Previous combat's damage. New round. Already active. Already going for the kill on the cultist. Is he gonna get that crit upon the enemy skeletons? Ooh, a bad cut. Gonna get healed straight up by J. Tessie. And then Wisdom, gonna finish off the combat with a smite. Fighting the foes of the devil. Hey, we got some deeds. Even in the ancient crypts, filled with monsters, paperwork somehow finds a way to survive.
Watch your step.
Was that a goddamn 90% chance that he actually failed? BG Blazing. How could this happen? Yeah, there's the obstacle. What is it? 90% chance. I have never in my life seen a 90% chance on a disarm fit. It has never happened. That was the first. And I have done several runs of the game. Oh, that is surprise off. Who's gonna start us off? It will be Izzy. Izzy this time. Going with some emboldening vapors for BG Blazing. Who's gonna start us off with 11 damage on the enemy's ranged character. Doesn't have a lot of dodge. J. Tessie, right on the heels. Zealous accusation for the front lines. Now let's see the enemy. The red hit for the back line. J. Tessie taking a lot of damage. Ooh, a double up. Ooh, a double hit. Things ain't looking all that good for J. Tessie. BG Blazing taking care of the enemy Arbalist. Some small heals coming in from Izzy. Ooh. Okay. A self heal coming in from J. Tessie. It's actually such a nice name to say. J. Tessie. Just rolls off the tongue. Just goes in. Ooh, a double miss. From Wisdom. Still, this does provide us with an opportunity to heal more. Wait, it's L at the end? Oh shit. How do you say the name then? J. Tessel?
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Remind yourself that there he said the line. He said the line. Congratulations, man. You have now been reborn with the name J. Tessie. No, we shall actually not call you by your stream name, Jim Thistle. No! No, wisdom! Oh, dude, it's only 50 gold. Wisdom, you son of a bitch.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
That is like the number one opportunity. That's the number one thing everyone does. They remove the goddamn kleptomancy from the starting crusader. This is just a random, fuck you don't get shit. But luckily for us, nothing bad can happen in this dungeon. The next dungeon, we're fucked. Next dungeon, we get to fight the Collector. That's a 100% guarantee. Oh, a 7. I was hoping for a 9. Oh, shit! Sorry about that. That was it. So rude of me to yell into my microphone. Nah. We have to go for the achievements, man. You know, the achievements where the starting characters make it to the end. Nah, we ain't going for achievements. There is no achievements. But he's level 1.5. But he's level 1.5 after the first dungeon. It's just a waste. And he starts with Warrior of Light. Such a good quirk. And God-fearing. Such a good negative quirk. It basically does nothing. Hey man, the only way I pay for things on Steam is through a friend. I have stopped playing Team Fortress 2 after the Jungle Inferno update. There's that update fucked with the one program I like to use to play music, and that basically just ruined all the fun in the game for me.
A death by inches.
A slow death. Nah, it was called SLAM. Source Live Audio Maker. I think that was what it stands for. I am sitting at the comfortable 19 years of age. Don't you dare quit. Ooh, close. Nah, man, I just have a naturally deep voice. Ooh, a double kill for PG Blazing. Nah, I just have a naturally deep voice. I also have a pretty good American accent, most people tell me.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Yeah, that's what everyone tells me. I have a very good American accent. Probably because I grew up on watching Boomerang. Come on, baby. Deviant tastes, alright. Love interest, alright. Resilient, excellent. And Cove Explorer. Hell yeah. We're good.
The tents are pitched.
Ah yes, the one pin I cannot utilize
and
ever.
the corpse wagons stand at the ready.
Still next
The
week we
circus has come to town.
Oh, we did that. Oh, we did another healer. Oh, we did a jester and a panda.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
Oh shit, this is a permanent now. Ah well. Well, Izzy, it was a good run. Nah. Nervous? Nope. Wait, this damage count towards dots? I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Because it's a flat damage modifier that goes on the flat damage. And not on... And dots are static. Eh. Let's see. Love interest. Alright.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Oh. Wrong thing. There we go. Put that everything out of there. Level with that. And now this is where we get fucked. Ooh. Oh, there we go. We got medic's boots. No, I don't like that. No. Ah, because I failed to go to uni. It was, I applied. I failed the test. And now, well, now I'm working until next year, at which point I'm gonna study and try to get in on a budget. Don't have to pay for it. Ooh, this is a nice one. I mean, the job isn't really all that stable in reality. Sorry about that, I thought I was gonna sneeze. I still might. Since it's more of a seasonal job, since when at the beginning of summer and at the beginning of winter, everyone has to literally change tires. So that's when most of the job is. Other than that, well, it's sometimes you don't even see a car a day. Sometimes you get 5 a day. It's really random. And yes, we did. We don't have inspiring tune. Feel like you're more for this. Please tell me you have heal. No heal, but that's good enough. J. Tessel. You're coming. Ooh, with grip on life. Yeah, learning a trade is always good experience. Hell, most of my friends are working with their parents. A friend of mine is working as a assistant to a plumber. The other as an assistant to a ceramics dealer. But those two guys that put in they did tiles and tiles something. I don't know the exact English translation. Of course, we're taking you. I'm just looking about the front lines. Now, bleeding, mostly useless. This is a forward one. Now we could grab wisdom. And let's see. That's backline. Ooh, disorienting blast. Turn 1 stun to make up for your lack of a stun. IT. As everybody does these days. Alright, grab 2 of those. Free shovels, free keys. Let's see. We might need holy water for the confession chambers. And let's see. I think we need medical herbs, but I'm not sure. Books I don't touch. And we're pretty good to go. What about you, man? Excited for any
These
new
are the
releases?
halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Hey, everybody going for the IT meme. You know, just learn the code, man. You just gotta learn the code. But no one tells you that you need to learn math. You learn the code. That's the part they skip out on. Oh, really? What uni are you going to, man? Oh, they already got the stress off. It's always... Oh, damn! We have a doctor in training. Man, that really puts my ambitions to shame. You're over here gonna be saving lives and I'm gonna be fixing Wi-Fi. What is this? How is this happening? Aha. Shit. Plan B. Kill them. So we have hit 2 abilities out of 4. I call that a possible success. Yes, let's go. In the line of fire. A nice dodge. Look at them focusing on that fire. Alright. Get rid of that one.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
No, that's a reaction. I read somewhere. No, I heard somewhere. In some review of the game. Or in some tier list. That starting in the first 3 rounds by using math is fucked, man. Like 90% of it you won't ever use. 90% of math you won't ever use. All the shit I'm gonna have to learn to apply to learn the code. There are already tier lists for the goddamn second game. I hop onto Doodle on my phone, and over there in the discover page, there is what was the name of that one character? I will remember. Female barbarian character. Hellion. Hellion best skills and battle totems or something like that. Because for some reason they added battle. There we go, boys.
Destroy
Mistress.
them all.
Mistress coming in with a flat 12 crit. I love obscure puzzle games. That's why I loved Inscription so much. It felt good. Inscription allows you to feel smart. And that's what I liked about the game. Yeah, here are people in the modern day saying, oh, there is no representation of strong female characters. And then we have Hellion, who is all like, put me in the front line, match. I'ma wreck some face. I mean, that's probably the reason why Eternals failed. Because no one cared about Eternals.
Press this advantage.
The main question everybody had for Eternals was, where were they when Endgame started? What are deviants? Why would someone with shape-shifting powers decide to be... Yeah, Eternals are the newest Marvel movie, in which immortal shapeshifters, for some unknown reason, decided to be, as one of the immortal shapeshifters, I think they're shapeshifters, decided to be a deaf person. Why would someone with the ability to become anybody decide, yeah, I'm gonna put myself at a disadvantage and become deaf for no reason? That to me has zero logic. All right, we need to explore. All right, we're gonna do this. All right, I'm gonna, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. Exactly. Now we actually have to react. We have to use J Tessel to heal us. Miss. Of course it's a miss. Please, for the love of God. There we go. Wisdom coming in clutch. Coming in to save us. the failure that is the goddamn Arbalest. Move him to the front. For the love of God, move him. Yes. Now shoot him. 7 damage. 5 heal. Now all I need is 3 damage. There we go. We got a 7. A little bit of an overkill. But we're good. We're good. And there we go. Reeves making up for his 62 stress by getting the jitters and actually dodging for once in his existence.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Do they keep the voice actor for the narrator in the second game? I can't remember.
Masterfully
10 crit.
executed.
10 crit. Can we get a part in the champ for wisdom, right? Well, it really depends on the superhero movie, because growing up at a CD of not Batwoman, of Catwoman, it was a great movie. I enjoyed it. You don't have. That is a lie. That is a lie.
Resistance.
That should be enabled by default. Because pod is the essential part of Twitch. Without pod, there is no Twitch. Without Twitch, there is no pod. Oh. Oh, yeah. Alright. Alright. No, I'm gonna actually write this in a note. What is a better note than Twitch chat? Self-note. There we go. There we go. Now when I upload this to YouTube, I'll figure it out. Yeah, at least I'm not late. At least I'm not performing a German 985 and being late because what was it? Because an entire adventure game, a point-and-click adventure game, to hold in my house. All right. You kill everything that you touch. 20 damage. Alright, now we just need to meet the collector. I'm gonna guess where we're gonna meet the collector. He's gonna be here, in this very same hallway. You can quote me on that.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
Man, X-Men was
in blood.
the shit back in middle school for me. Because that and Code Lyoko were like the 2 main cartoons everyone has watched, but Code Lyoko was everyone's favorite because it was Code Lyoko.
May we find victory.
Oh god. Kill this guy. Alright. Remove his dodge. No! Do I remove accuracy? Or do I shoot? Shoot the trail, cause I'm ready to kill! No. Code Lyoko is not some Serbian anime. No, there is no such thing as a Serbian anime to my knowledge. You know what, just to check, I'm gonna go to Serbian anime. We are actually featured in Jormungand. In episode 1. We are featured. I can't believe it. Is this a JoJo's reference or is that my imagination? No, it's my imagination. No fucking way that is it. No, 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 no. Nope. We are featured in one episode of one anime. Jormungand is a cool anime. It features child soldier being taken in by an arms dealer. Exactly, Serbia strong. I only know about the existence of that song because of memes. For fuck's sake! No. No. Serbs have not invented a tank, as far as I know. For fuck's sake!
Festering fear.
Yeah,
consumes
just
the mind.
70. Just give me 6 that. Just give me 24 stress, you know. Just be a bitch about it. Just be a dick. Alright, Joes and Panzer. Alright. And Panzer. Why was the autocorrect quick to tell me age 13? What? Alright, I have typed in the keywords of the girls and Panzer, Serbia. Alright, tell me. Is there a Yugoslav here? Is there a Yugoslav still here? Of course, Rakia High School. No, that is not an official. Not an official thing. As far as I know. Kingdom of Yugoslavia. Holy shit. I do not believe this is a real thing. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. It is not a real thing. Lido in Japan. No, no. I am not having. For fuck's sake. How many times did I already say for fuck's sake? This man, he'd just be dodging. He'd be ducking and weaving. He'd be not caring. I don't even think my country has a tank. I know my country has a goddamn M20. Let's see if I can remember off the top of my head the statistics of the M21 sniper rifle. What, this guy? Fuck you, I know. I'm just killing what I can, and this man had that 20 dodge. He got 20 dodge and he'd be focusing, my man. Aha, fuck you. Now you no longer have dodge. Now you die like the rest of them. Alright, let's see if there is a super secret trinket. We are fucked, boys. No, wait. We're not fucked. Yes! We are objectively not fucked.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Alright, Wisdom, all you need to do is land a smite.
Decimated.
No, we have not gained the super secret. Alright. My favorite anime. Oh, that's a good topic. I do not know. Alright, it would appear I was wrong. There is no collector in the right hallway. But what there is a holy fountain. Yes. Yes. We may yet live. Let's see, my favorite anime. That is a tough question to answer, given the existence of so many animes. I would say Log Horizon for the isekai genre, because the first season excellent in my opinion. Second season, even better. It's Pete Lord Horizon because it features the most game aspect, the most game of the actual isekai, where guilds actually come together. And then season 3 deals with politics, a whole lot of politics. I still enjoyed it, but not as much as the second one. Because the finale, because it's a goddamn raid. It's a raid. It's an animated raid. I'll enjoy that one. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood or the Full Metal Alchemist original? Alright. Wisdom? Be smart. Look at Wisdom. Using his Wisdom score. Being intelligent.
The light, the promise of safety.
Alright, we will not lose our buff. Now that we know, we will not lose our jet.
Circle in the dark. The
No,
battle
there
may
are
yet be
two
won.
there are two versions of Full Metal Alchemist. There's the original one that was made during as the manga was made, and there is Brotherhood, which goes more in line with the manga once it was made. With those Zealous. Beach. That's the whatchamacallit, the anchor fallacy, I think it is, because you were first exposed to the original anime, and then you have seen the other one, which was different from the original you have seen first, and so you have a psychological bias towards the first one you have seen. How I know about the anchor fallacy, I am not even sure. Alright, 15 stress. Not religious. Damn. Alright, I'll have to... But does it cover the entire... Does it have an ending? Or is it just open-ended? Because... Well, because the manga didn't end. 15 stress. Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. Alright, we managed to turn it down to 50. Now, Overlord is another great anime. Now, this is gonna be a slightly controversial opinion, but Sword Art Online was a good anime in its time.
And purpose is made clear.
For what it was a great anime. It was the first. It was the first VR MMO anime that just painted the road for Overlord, Lord Horizon, King's Avatar, that's a great Chinese anime. Not really into harem stuff. I used to enjoy it, but now it's fallen out of favor. There we go. That plus 30 damage. Alright, I'm a BRB. I'm just gonna do something real quick. Now I'm back. Now, if we're talking fan service anime, fuck's sake, Wisdom. Aha! It's a map. Get fucked, Wisdom. You son of a bitch. You try to kill us. You try to steal all the loot for yourself, yet you failed. Now, if we're talking fan service anime,
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
yeah, Fairy Tail. I think I've seen 2 episodes of it. Though I'm not really a good judge of character. Well, it's a good one. It's one of the better ones.
Ornaments, neatly ordered, lovingly admired.
Oh god, I never watched Kisser 6, but I've heard of it. I think a friend of mine had recommended it to me, but I'm not really sure. It's lost to memory. But if we are now on the topic of fan service animes, let me throw in my 2 cents. Freezing Vibration, Freezing, great fan service anime. Let's see, another one that's great, I think. Monster Reviewers, that's a great one, more recent one. Now,
Such a burden of
Sword Art
finery,
Online, the
risks
abridged
life
version,
and
is
limb.
objectively a better Sword Art Online. And everyone is objectively a better Sword Art Online. And everyone agrees. Now, I have never seen the original Hellsing Ultimate. I think I've seen 1 episode of it. But I cannot think that it can hold up to Team 4 Star's masterpiece. That is Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. Now, I do know that the Team 4 Star primarily has done Dragon Ball Z. Damn, with that. Alright. The plan here is simple. Remove her dodge. The plan here is simple. The plan here is very simple. Panic and get rid of everything.
Impunity.
Wisdom. Against the tempting goblet of whatchamacallit. Ooh, the say getting hit by that stressful temptation. Run for the old gods coming in at revives. Ooh, hit a bleed, but it resists the debuff. Reeves coming in. Round 2. Clearing corpses. Pulling the cultist Acolyte into the front line. Ooh, a crit coming in from the cultist Bravo towards Wisdom. Blocking both effects. Tempted Arbor coming in on Wisdom. Trying to stack up stress on him. A counter shield coming in from J. Tessel against the foes. Mistress going in for the kill shot on the enemy, now corpse. And Wisdom going to retaliate, but gonna on that cult acolyte, but the cult acolyte is gonna dodge out of the way like this was Dark Souls when she was fighting the knight. But Mistress is gonna come in with a clutch save on that crit.
Confluence of skill and purpose.
We don't have clear bleeds. So we're gonna make the enemy bleed. See what Revere says as he pulls out his trusty dagger and provides an incision to the collection of the brawler. Another Divine Grace coming in from J. Tessel towards Revere's. Dr. Bravo going to run from the old guard. Ooh, gonna be a crit. Another crit. Really on a roll, this brawl. We have to end him quickly. Ooh, a miss from Wisdom. Bad play, bad play. Another incision, a miss. This brawl was born under the lucky stars. Ooh, a dodge from Wisdom. Not gonna be hit with 2 crits in a row. No, no. Another heal from J. Tessel. Since we're now in the reactive portion of the game. You talking about American football or talking about European football?
This expedition at least promises success.
Because my commentary reminds many people of many things. Most of them, well, I do attempt
A fortune
to provide
waiting to be
entertainment.
spent.
Given my lack of general stories, since my life has been short and not very eventful, I must make do with what is happening on screen. For you all have eyes and can use them to see the actions going on screen. I must use my voice in order to enhance the effects
The
of
way
things
is
going
lit.
on.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
What does that even mean? What is Amirifat? No, Amirifat. Wait. No. Wait, really? There is no way to go there. There is no hallway there. How did I... I didn't see it. I'm blind. Oh, quickly. Let me just put in member of the cannot see good community. Alright, now we could go through here and basically gamble on the trap, or we could go around. Let's go around, because there's two curios on the way. One of which could be a chapel, so we could get rears. Back on track, get rid of the Digites. Now German 985 is a great. We have no food. He's a great content creator on Twitch.tv. He is a unique content creator. He's what every content creator should aspire to be. Instead of chasing trends, that man goes and makes his own. I was really hoping for some food in that crate. No. No. Yes. Reveres, you lovely bastard. How did you do it? No, Reveres, you were supposed to dodge. No, Wisdom, you were also supposed to dodge. Well, yeah, that explains everything. That explains everything. Alright. Alright. It's time to take my shirt off. When the shirt has been off this entire time, I've been playing at full power. Alright. Objectively weaker. Moves himself forward. Good. Now, the shirt off is an actual meme. Yes! Let's go, boys, let's go. Let's go! J Tesla coming in, finishing off the enemy. Sniper shot or suppressing fire. Oh, we do have a kill shot. We have kill potential. And there it is. Landed that kill shot. Didn't even flinch. When they asked Mistress what he felt when he shot that goddamn skeleton, he's gonna look that reporter dead in the eyes and say, recoil. Now that's an old meme. Now that's an old meme. I should know. I have it saved on my computer. And Wisdom in, coming in. Coming in with a clutch. Oh, finish off. Viscous coming in clutch at the ADC in a team fight, just coming in, picking off all the kills, doing none of the work, taking all the glory. So we're gonna put on those dots. Ebola. Spreading some Ebola around. And now we start healing. Jade Tesla coming in with that heal, healing both the physical and psychological wounds sustained by Revere's. That shield slam is gonna connect. We are gonna see Wisdom taking a step back, shaking his head, clearing his vision. Jade Tesla gonna put a hand on his back, gonna make him feel good, gonna bring him back into the fight. And Priscus is gonna finish off the battle.
Success so clearly in view.
Or is it merely a trick of the light? Why do you have the most dodge? Wisdom, why do you have the most dodge? You are wearing a full suit of plate armor. And the person wearing cloth armor behind you has, for some reason, less than half your dodge. Everybody has less than half your dodge. What is your secret? There is no secret. I'm simply that good. We have 2 battles. Now, we can do this smartly. We cannot do this smartly. We have to go through 1 battle in order to explore 90% of the rooms. Holdren. It was holy water.
Packs
Money.
laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Yes. Finally. It's people. Something we can easily defeat. Jade Tesla gonna fail for the first time this one. We don't have kill potential on anybody unless we crit. Well. Get double stuns out. Decrease as much damage in the first round as possible. Because we don't have AoE heals. This man can only do a rush shot. I'm a Super 2. Stab him. Yes, we got him bleeding. One on a blanket fire. Ooh, quad dodge and some misses. Slice and dice coming in from a Renekton main. Rush shot. All good. Divine Grace and Wisdom. Get a 4. Get a low roll. Now since Wisdom is going last, probably he can deal with these 2. So we're gonna... I was gonna say, so we're gonna finish off these guys. There we go. And turn that man into a corpse. And they will attempt to turn us into corpses as well. Accelerating blast in the back line. Double resist. But there we go, the kill shot. Another kill shot. Ooh, a shank from the back. From the front to the back. That man must have delivered. That man must be Edward Scissorhands, since his reach is excellent. His reach is long. Double heals coming in. Sniper shot to finish off the battle.
Foolish horrors.
And once we enter this room,
brought low and driven into the mud.
quest complete. Return to Hamlet.
The great ruins belong to us. And we will find whatever secrets they
Slugger.
hold.
Oh, excellent. That 5% never
She has
become a
paid
thing.
dearly for her freedom. And deserves better than this place.
I do not actually know. All my friends are well versed in English.
The raw strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
I'd say we do. I do not know what the national standard is in your country, but I think my education was pretty good.
Elusive, evasive,
Where are you from?
persistent.
So I can have
Righteous traits
more
for a
insight
rogue.
into comparisons. Now wisdom? We're gonna this man gonna go pray.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
Oh, we have a Russian in the chat. Well, I would like to thank you guys for making a roadside picnic which has inspired the game series Stalker, of which soon we are going to be seeing Stalker 2. I would also like to thank you guys for the invention of so many memes and vodka. And also hard bass. It is sometimes a niche type of music that I sometimes listen to, but it has brought me great joy over the years when listened to in moderation. Now revives. Sorry, mate.
It is done.
It is done.
Turn yourself now to the condition of those poor devils
Hey,
who
look.
remain.
It's like he never left. Yes, we all shared the same ancestors who have split off from the Central Europe. Some of you went north. Now we went east, I think. Never been good with geography. It was always my witchy subject for some reason. But now we have unlocked the blacksmith and the guild. The adventurers guild. And look, it's another pair of musketeer boots. Who would have thought? Leave a amulet. Ooh. That's a good one. What do we have in the Veld? Ooh. Now we know what we're doing. Yes, Battlefield Madison. Excellent, Reeves. How do you spell it? Yes, I will say that is how you spell it. Now, this is Keanu Reeves as he appeared in the 420 Awards. Orthodox. No idea. I am not much religious. If that's what you're asking. Now we're gonna... Kelly. Ooh, with that duelist advance, with that wicked slice. Oh, I love this. Now you have Pierce, Puncher, Impale, and Captivate. Another good Then, oh yeah, we also need a healer. Alright, so we have Clear Blight. Wait. Why would I need Clear Blight if I take a healer? Because just healing the blight is effectively removing the blight. I am a genius. And we got Dazzling Light. Ah yes, Demomania. No idea what that is. Let's see, what do you have? Mars, you have Command, which is maybe good. You have a melee attack. You have Retribution. I'm gonna say that's a yes. Now, we do not have a Bounty Hunter, which I believe is a pretty good thing to have. But since it's locked, we can't get rid of things for now. Let's see, who shall we take as our second slot? We could just take Easy. We could. Yeah, we are. So we have damage, and stun and heals. That's it.
Make no mistake.
It's all
We
coming
will
together.
face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
Let's see, disorienting blast. No. Blinding, yes. Yes. We will have no uses for that. Fear of mankind. I would also fear a man. People are scary. I mean, we put a man on the moon. Imagine that. A 1% increase, of course. Too dangerous to be left alive. Or Gordon Holiday. Probably, maybe. I don't know. Personally, I believe that we have reached the moon. I mean, if we haven't by then, if we haven't by now, what the fuck is Elon Musk doing? Let's see. We, yes, exactly. It's always a we. Comrade. I'll keep easy as is. We'll grab a stun, we'll grab a decision, heal, and battle vapors. Now let's see, we got Slice Off, we got Inspiring Tune instead of Third Stab. There we go. Let's see. No. He could work in a, whatchamacallit, a mark deck. Heal. Good. Well, we have 3 Vestals. Excellent. Now we're gonna provide you with the necessary healing abilities. So that you might continue to prove useful. And let's see.
The bellows blast once
We
again.
don't have anything for
The
that.
forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
We have money. And we have all we need. Let us set forth into the world. Look at that, 15 dodge out the gate. Man doesn't even care. Man is invincible. Oh wait, I need to name all these guys. Alright. Now I'm gonna hop on Discord, because that's the best place to name people. Alright. Perfect. You shall be named... No, you shall be named Drago. After Drago Pyrus. You... No, you shall not be named Law. You shall be named Law. After a friend. Izzy. It remains Izzy. Marcy. Marcy shall become Ortec. After a demon. I mean, isn't like the truth just what the more people believe that it is? Because if more people, if you went to a place where more people believed the color blue is green, then wouldn't it actually, then in their minds that is the truth? Because truth is subjective, unless it's talking about an objective thing. I mean, if I said the sky is blue, most people would, no, everybody would say yes, the sky is blue, because that is what we as a collective civilization have agreed that is a true statement. The sky will forever be... Alright, I'm gonna need to Google that name. Give me 2 seconds. Alright, boys. Alright, Google, tell me who Copernicus was. Global Monitoring for Environment and Security is the European Union's Earth Observation Program. Or are you talking about Nicholas Copernicus? Was born and died in Royal Prussia region, has been around kingdom since Kingdom of Poland. Part of the Kingdom of Poland since 1466. Following the math, he obtained a doctorate. It's probably this there. Let's see. And wait, Catholic canon. Was a Renaissance polymath, active as a mathematician, astronomer, and Catholic canon. He formulated a model of the universe and placed the sun rather than the earth as its center. In all outward governments developed his model independently, but there's the Archus of Samos, an ancient Greek astronomer who has formulated such a model some 18 centuries earlier. The publication of this model in the book The Revolution, I'm not going to attempt to pronounce it, on the revolution of the celestial spheres just before his death in 1543 was a major event in the history of science, triggering the Copernican revolution, making a pioneer contribution to the scientific revolution. Copernicus was born and died in Russia. Alright. Life, name, education, other work, having to put into the studies to view authors, watching the volume where he... So the guy placed Earth, placed the sun as the center of the universe. Hey. I don't remember much of the stuff we learned in school. But that's me personally. Because I do not care for many of the subjects we have been taught in school. I have forgotten them. This is a short one. Always bring 2 shovels. Giordano Bruno, what? Was I telling them in philosopher, mathematician, poet, just mathematician, and mathematician. He is known for that's much for the wish to understand. Starting in 1593, Bruno was tried for heresy by the Roman Inquisition on charges of denial of several core Catholic doctrines, including eternal damnation, the Trinity, the divinity of Christ, the virginity in Mary, the transubstantialism. Oh, let's see, what the eternal damnation. In religion and folklore, hell is a location in the afterlife in which evil souls are subject to punitive suffering. So he denied the existence of hell, Trinity. The Christian doctrine of the Trinity defines God as being one God, existing in three co-eternal and think no usual persons, God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Denied the existence of God as the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. He has denied the divinity of Christ. He has denied the virginity of love. The eternal completion of canon church, the charge of the whole substance and penitence. Alright, that one's a stupid one. Atheism was not taken lightly by the church, nor was his teaching of the transmigration of the soul, reincarnation. Alright, so he went up against the church in Italy. Alright, the Inquisition found him guilty and he was burned at the stake in Rome. The wiki doesn't really say that he died because that the Earth was a sphere. I'm pretty sure that was common knowledge by that point. He got burned in the stake for being a heretic. Well, at least to the Roman Inquisition. And by the Roman Inquisition, basically anybody could be a heretic. Because, Doodle, when did people discover that Earth was a sphere? Or a globe? The earliest documentation mentions of the concept are from around 5th century before Christ. Alright. A practical demonstration of the Earth's spherical sphericity was achieved by Ferdinand Magellan and Juan Sebastian Elcaso's circumnavigation. Alright, so I was mistaken. It was not common knowledge in the time of Giordano Bruno. Exactly. A man lives for his own life. And the life of his family. A man lives for his beliefs. Now let's see, to that. Holy water I do not believe we need. We might encounter the accuser, and I'm pretty sure we did everything we need. Act one more up though. Oh yeah, 2 keys. Over there. Oh. Oh yeah. Wait. I once read the Bible. I didn't even read I think I read a full page. I laughed my ass off. Because
Corruption has
let me
soaked the
tell you,
soil,
let me
sapping
tell you
all good
what
life from
why I
these
started
groves.
reading the Bible.
Let us burn out this evil.
Me and my friends were playing League of Legends one day, and suddenly, and one of our friends had to go leave for a bit to make dinner and to make and eat dinner. And so, I, in my infinite wisdom, decided that yes, I am gonna read the Bible while we wait for our friend to go milk a goddamn cow so he can have milk for dinner. Did he in fact milk a cow? No. Did we ask him did he milk a cow because it took him so long? Yes. Oh, there we go. First kill. Second
Another
kill.
abomination cleansed from our lands.
Now, big question. Can we go free? Alright, free for free on the attacks right now. And so, while I was there reading the Bible
Continue
for
the onslaught.
unknown reasons,
Destroy them all.
I laughed my ass off because the Bible made no sense. Because it said that, but then again, it was made in time for the theory of yes, Earth does, the sun does not revolve around the Earth. It was a fun time. Alright, I'm gonna tell you what a creepypasta survival guide has told me. Keep a Bible by your bed. It provides average reading material, a sign of belief, and a heavy object to throw at enemies. Those are the 3 reasons why you should have a book. Why you should have a Bible by your bed. There we go. Nice, clean cut. Ooh. Battle Ballad. Let's go. Those note strings are so in tune to my goddamn mind, I cannot unhear
The
them.
match is struck. The blazing star is born.
Alright, let's see, can we get a stun? Can we get a nice clean stun? Yes, we can. Alright, I'm betting Escape Cloud. I'm betting Escape Cloud. Oh, there we go. I do not actually know what I believe in. Because I like to consider myself. Wait, did you only use this from the backline? Fucking. I like to consider myself an atheist, but that is probably not true. On some subconscious level, I do believe in the supernatural, at least. Because I don't know. The concept of just dying and there being nothing, kind of depressing in the end, and no one likes it. That's why we made heaven and hell as concepts. That's why the Hindu religion has a reincarnation. Why the I think it's in the Muslims have their version of heaven where it's
The slow death.
it's either 21 virgins or just whatever your ideal version of heaven is. We're gonna do a retribution because we got Mark Prey on this one. Let's see. That's a stun clear. That's gonna be Rain of Light. No! Why? Why, game? Why must you do this to me? Alright, time for some battlefield medicine. Ah, the most common of philosophical questions. I am prepared for this one, always. The meaning of life is whatever meaning we give it. And the other answer I could give you is life is not about the destination, because the destination is the same for everyone. Because everything that lives must die. It's about the journey. Why are we here? Wait, no. No, no, no. Just because you have said those words. Where options, audio, mute. Alright, just because you have said those holy words. Up on display. Alright. Alright, where is it? No. Just because you have said those words, we have to. No. Where is it? Damn it, why is the intro so long? Here it is. Here it is, boys.
Hey, yeah? You ever wonder why we're here? It's one of life's great mysteries, isn't it? Why are we here? I mean, are we the product of some cosmic coincidence, or is there really a God watching everything? You know, with a plan for us and stuff? I don't know, man, but it keeps me up at night.
And there we go. That is ignore this. I'm watching this later. One Hellsing X-Zone movie. I have it on DVD. I have it on DVD. X-Zone movie. Ah, yes. I hate philosophy. I don't really hate philosophy. It's just the concept of philosophy that fucks with me. Because all my life, every time I spouted bullshit, my parents were like, "You're philosophizing."
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Anyways, back to Darkest Dungeon, because Darkest Dungeon makes sense. Yes. I will believe that is true. There's eldritch abominations made by H.P. Lovecraft, a man who lived inside us. Was he a creepy man? I can't remember. I think he was. What is it? I don't know. Enjoying the simple things in life, like fishing. There is no philosophy in fishing.
Death by inches.
Fishing is just going out with your paw to a river or a pond and throwing some bait into the water and hoping you catch something. It's more of a bonding experience than it is, well, a sport, because fishing is all about the way, not about the destination. It's about the journey to said destination. Yeah, man. It's like when you think of yourself as like a single person on a world of like a few billion of you, you start asking yourself like, does my life have meaning? And that's where I stopped thinking about it. Because I don't want to get
Confidence
depressed.
surges as the enemy crumbles.
Oh, we did a journal. Finally. Blood-soaked pages torn from a journal. Yes. I cannot recall why we ventured onto land. Why did we leave our... When Mother Ocean provided all we needed beneath her tender waves. I will now return home, back to her embrace. Insufferable scratchings fill the remainder of the page. Oh, oh, the fish people. Why does that make sense? Why do fish people make sense? Hey, it's Jellies. No, don't give me rabies. I will murder you. I will delete you from the game files. Does the gesture appear in the second game? And if the answer to that question is yes, you have Epicurean view of life, and yet you said you don't like philosophy. I do not need to like something in order to know about it.
Another
There
one
we go.
falls.
Alright, we're actually gonna
As the
get an
fiend
artillery
falls,
shot.
a faint hope blossoms.
Like I said, all my life I've been philosophizing. That doesn't mean I don't like. That doesn't mean that I like philosophy. Let's see. But you is one shoot right report him. Is that even a him? I'm gonna assume it's a him. Just to be safe. I'm gonna assume every skeleton is a him.
Back to the pit.
Because that is a
so
safe
clearly
assumption.
in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
The blackest of fates. I will return with Cuthbert's banner and Lane's crossbow so as to honor them with a proper burial. I will leave what is left of Trice Damizir and his trinkets to the swine folk. Perhaps they will build him a memorial he deserves. Alright, once the skeleton comes out and says, it's ma'am, that is when I will assume they're all women. Until then, they cannot tell me I am wrong.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
I mean-
Malformed with misintent.
You could identify, like, the hip bones. Does women have wider hips than men biologically? Because they give birth?
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and
Purpose is made clear. We're gonna do a battle. Start us off some small.
The blood quickens.
Alright. Give me a stun. Hell yeah. Give me a cut. Hell yeah. Oh. We didn't get a cut. We didn't get a cut. We got another stun. I actually wanted a repost, but good enough. Good enough. Mark Prape. Good enough. Good enough. Alright, let's go, boys. There we go, finally a blade. We're gonna get even more blades. Ah, that's not a kill. Not a kill. But this will be. There we go. Mark the post.
Slowly,
easy.
Gently.
This is how life is taken. I just love all these voice lines. They're so perfect. They're so quotable. And prepare to enter the Dankus dungeon.
Press
Yeah,
this
we go.
advantage. Give them no quarter.
Alright, from here on out, we will start chopping off and slice off. Give me those single target heals. Alright, that's a 2-2. No rain of blights. Fuck. Rain of blights is a 1-1. 2-3. Fuck you. Alright. Yeah, we have to do this. Ooh, there we go. Easy, coming in clutch. Party comfort or divine grace. Let's see. 2-2, 2-2. Stun on the back line. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Those dots for a second.
A devastating blow.
There we go. Ortec coming in angry. Oh, the damage he suffered coming in with that revenge hit to the face. Slice off to get rid of the dots. Major. Marks wearing off. Another crit from Izzy, proving why she is the head meditate of the group. A retribution. Probably shouldn't have done it. Don't care. Do not deal 12 damage. 7 damage. I'll take it. That's a 2.
A momentary
2.
abatement.
That's a turn used.
A brilliant confluence of
Skill
skill
and
and
purpose.
purpose.
And that there is
Foolish
some
horrors.
food we are actually going
Brought
to
low
lose.
and driven into the mud.
Now, let's see. Sanitarium. Alright, what are you? Pristine Fountain. Ah, that was a stress heal. Doesn't matter. We have a gesture, so nothing was wasted. Now we are gonna respond with some AoE heals next combat, if there is a next combat. Let's see. 50, 70, 70. Oh, nothing ventured, nothing gained. 70% chance success. Like a bouse.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
A single. There we go.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Why? Why didn't I do it? No, why? Why am I stupid? Why did I not see it? Honestly. How? How am I gonna defeat the darkest dungeon if I make these rookie-ass mistakes? The game's gonna give me a collector. Close enough. It's close enough. And would you look at that? Fuck. We're all based. Nope. Nope, nope. No, 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 no. Yeah. Bad, Dogo. Bad. get that bitch. Now we know she's a woman because she has boobs. And this game was made in like 2015. We're good. We're good on all fronts.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
No. No. Why must all of them be so fast? Alright, time to just heal stress. Make corpses heal stress. Gas divine comfort. And J Tessel can't turn the polymer on. No, let's see. No, dodge. How could this happen? How could that happen? It was not supposed to happen. I know. That was a sound roll. No, that was Sky by Sound Roll. Otherwise known as the credits song from the hit video game Sniper Ghost Warrior. I enjoyed that song. It was one of the first songs I have ever pirated. And the way I have pirated it was stupid. I basically pulled up the credits to that song, pulled out an old Sony phone, and pressed record when I put it next to a speaker. And that song will always remind me of how me and my dad used to play that game.
Inspiration and improvement.
And it will always bring me to tears. Hey, I was an infant basically back then. I was like 10 years old.
Precision.
Ooh,
and
nice crit.
power.
Nice crit lad there. I mean, basically every game I own has been pirated in some way or fashion over the years. CDs of like The Sims 3, Sniper Ghost Warrior, 25 to Life, Section 8. Let's see, what else do I have? I bought from a guy that basically torrented them. Or copied and cracked them.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Aha, they can be felt. They can be beat. We need to use up all of this food. Oh. Let's see, it's bandages? No. It's anti-venom called tree sap. We do need those deeds. Now, the only reason you should ever pay for a video game is if you want to play multiplayer. That's the only reason why I have Terraria bought, why I have Serious Sam Revolutions, and why I have Risk of Rain 2 bought. Because the first Risk of Rain 2 I 100%ed using a pirated version. Hell, even this game is pirated. That's the main reason why I'm not doing Shards of Madness DLC. Because there is a chance it would infinitely load. I think it was fixed like a few patches ago. And I cannot do Shrieker, because that will infinitely load. I cannot do Wolfgang, infinitely load. And that's about it. Everything else works fine. Everything else works perfect. Hey, look, it's the guys. It's the fat guy, the knife guy, and the gun guy. My favorite characters. Why? Because they're humans. Yet they still wanna fuck with us. So we'll fuck with them. Blanket fire. 3-1-3-3. Let's see, can we just heal all of them? Not really. A slicing knife coming in from the brilliant. Coming in from the cutthroat. Ooh, point blank shot, 10 damage, and a pushback. But Ortec is not gonna take down one. Sitting down. He's gonna charge in with that rampart, moving herself forward 1. Dealing some damage, failing to stun, but still some damage. Bloodletting crit coming in from Izzy, showing why, once again, she is the head medic of the group. A crit coming in from the law, dispensing the law upon these unlawful brigands and bandits that have decided to come across us in these steps. 7 damage coming in from Ortec once again. A simple attack upon the enemy. A force heal coming in from Drago, keeping everyone in Ortec secure. Rain of whips coming in. Some stress, some bleeds. Not much to worry about. A slice and dice. In front too, some additional debuff proc. Nothing much to worry about. A harvest to finish off.
The greater the glory.
Now we're actually gonna buff the backline as we want. As we want. That Vestal to act fast. We want that Vestal to heal.
Diminished.
There we go. Nice. Oh, a shank. A good old prison maneuver. Another harvest coming in to get rid of the corpses. Another incision. And a crush. Armband, thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for being here. Hope you had a great time.
But a victory nonetheless.
Have a good one.
Driving out corruption is an endless battle, but one that must be fought.
Yeah, feels good, man. Alright, Ruminator, pretty good, pretty good. Mercurial, doesn't matter. Phonia, Plutomania. Doesn't really matter. Vorn's Petition, that could be useful, but it is on a Pled Doctor, so could be useless. And Vorn's Explorer, always useful. And the game crashed. I would say I didn't expect it, but I actually did. Welcome to the pirated copy of game. Now I actually do own the game on Epic Games because it was free one weekend, and I could play that version. But I'd be losing on a good chunk of things. Now let's see. Back in the hamlet. Good. Good. We're all good. We lost no progress.
Our family name, once so well regarded, is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
Alright, that's that. Please tell me Bounty Hunter? No, we did Abominations. I don't like Abominations. Abominations bad. Bad character. No one like. No like. We had that Redemption Amulet. We had the Abbey. And the Law. All good. All good. Ooh. life crystal. Oh, lucky dice, lucky dice. Nice item, nice item. A warrior cap. Warrior cap basically essential for the leper. A life crystal. Let's go. We're gonna be using PJ Blazing. We're gonna be using Vortex. We're gonna be utilizing Izzy. And for heals, sure, we're gonna be using Dragon. Actual, no, yes, no, yes, yes. Because we want all the blight. We want all the blight. Others kiss. And that's about it. Captivate, fail, puncher. How much blight do you actually have? Blight and blight. Forward, forward, forward. Second row. No any. Good enough. Blazing Fury. Now we could make point blank shot deck. Why did I call it a deck? No. We're doing Wicked. We're doing the usual. Semi-range, semi-professional. Judgment or elimination? Stick with this. Now, Izzy. Dodges blast, put grenade. Dodge blast, put grenade, monster mankind. We are gonna need to work on that. We're gonna need to work on that. Let's see. Give me that and give me that. No, that's a Joe. I need a blacksmith. I need to see Andre. What am I missing? I'm missing the. Well, at least I can make some fine weapons. But we don't have the money. That is the nature of things. Alright. Two of those, two of those. Three of those. Three of those. And two of those. Now that we know our provisions, damn it, wrong thing again. We can in fact upgrade those flintlocks. To those, to those. Read those. Read those. And 2 of those. Let's go. Let's go, boys. The ruins bear all the signs of your ancestors' frenzied digging.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
It's still on 90%. Why? Why? There is no safety. Safety is an imaginary concept.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
Alright,
Paid
first
for
fight. Let's
in
see how this
blood.
one is gonna go. Oh, we have a first of armor. A suit of armor in the first. Yeah, boy. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Ooh, can we get a pod in that chat? Can we get a goddamn pod in that chat? Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Feels double bad. For fuck's sake. All we did was take 8 damage. All we did was take 8 damage. Honestly, I have nothing to say. I feel incredible amounts of disappointment. Now that I have to use my turn very reactively. Another dodge coming in. What is this? What is this? There we
Another
go.
abomination
Finally.
cleansed from our
Now her
lands.
plus 2 speed for the next round. We can highly contest this one. 7 speed, finally. A 10. And Christ. Now, lead grenade. Work the job. There we go. A
Great is the
corpse.
weapon that cuts on its own.
A corpse no longer existent. Alright, alright. Nice damage, nice damage. Graveyard slash. Average, average. Run for the old gods. A free, no bleed. Ah, bleed proc. Ah, hello, hello. Ah, 7. I was really hoping for a 10 or 12. Really hoping for that.
Their
Turn 1
formation
chill.
is broken. Maintain the offensive.
But this does provide me with an opportunity to heal. Ooh, a 12 crit. We just healed most of that stress we suffered this combat. That is a turn used to set up this.
A momentary abatement.
Did not.
Confidence
And there we
surges
go.
as the enemy crumbles.
Bit of armor. Ruins tactician. 15 damage in the ruins. Oh! No way. No way. No way. We're rich. We are stinking rich. I'm not even gonna chance it. I'm not even gonna attempt to jinx it by going after these 2 battles. No, 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 no. No! Oh, thank Christ. Butchs are bad. Bots are always bad. 99% of the time, bots are evil. At least that's my experience with bots. And they're evil. I need flare damage, I don't really need lights. Good. Because I'm about to grape shot all of ya. With that one kill.
A faint hope
Please tell me you're
blossoms.
next. Please tell me you're done before it's regular. There we
Continue
go.
the onslaught. Destroy them.
Damn. Oh. Alright. We have one battle. And then 2 more. No, 3 more. Oh, bad start. What you gonna do when they come for you? Oh, 8 damage. 8 damage. Excellent. Really? How? How is it possible?
A decisive pummeling.
That this can happen to you, and only you. Give me a stun on that guy. Don't let me fail. Of course, it's gonna miss the backline. There was 0 reason for the backline to hit. Oh, excellent.
The slow death.
Unforeseen, unforgiven. We're fishing for crits now. Let's see, 4 damage. That man dies on his turn. We get a buff. Run for the old gods, won't do much. I get rock body. But we'll do something.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Using that ghost hand. Using that snake hand.
Slowly. Gently.
This is how a life is taken. Of course, now you crit.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
We are gonna risk it. Push on to the task's end.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
We do this battle, then we rest. No! Why are you son of a bitch? God damn it, PG Blazing. You had one job.
The way is lit.
Let
the
me
path is clear.
remove
We
some
require
stress.
only the strength to follow it.
Doesn't matter, we're going full damage round. Full damage, full focus on the backhand. I want her dead.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
The moment she dies is the moment I feel safe. About everything.
Grievous injury.
Doesn't matter. What's that, like 6?
Fear.
Doesn't matter.
Back to the pit.
Like I said, doesn't matter. PG Blazing just showing why he's the boss, why he's the best. He's showing why she's the head medic. That's like the 4th time I've said that. Dradra looking out for PG Blazing, like the simp she is. And she will never find out I called her a simp.
A trifling victory.
But
But a victory nonetheless.
Well, boys, we're one follower away.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Oh shit! No 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 no. Oh shit 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 shit. Oh fuck 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 fuck. Alright boys. Battle is gonna be upon us.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Thank God. Oh, thank God. I thought she was gonna have a dream. Oh, she's about to have fucking nightmares.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular
Whoever
purpose.
wrote that book, wrote that map, is a goddamn idiot. Who did it? Who wrote that map? I wanna kill them. I'm gonna find them and I'm gonna kill them. Seven damage. One kill.
A momentary abatement.
Oh, I'm angry. I'm not angry. You guys will know when I'm angry. Yes, do it on the character that has 0 stress damage on him. That is how you kill people. Let's see. I want to make sure this guy dies. Alright, now he dies. And because I know he dies, now I can focus on the front line. Alright, look, it's stunned. Now I can see he is actually wearing chainmail as well. You can see it. It's not a helmet, it's chainmail. Ooh, nice. Crit fishing really works out sometimes. The others just...
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end. Finding the stuff is only the first test.
paintings.
Now it must be carried home.
And look, it's traps.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
It's traps that were not on the map. Who would have... That's two.
Watch your step.
Two 10% chances to fail and you fail. How does this happen? What are the chances? Like, it goes from a 10% chance to a 1% chance. Right? That's how math works. Give me that double stim. Give me that 6. Another kill. But good enough. As long as you at first, we're good. When that time I said when you go first, all good. You fucking son of a bitch, you failed to go first. Ow. How do you fail at such a basic task?
Executed with impunity.
There is no way to fail, just be fast. Why? Why? Why are you not a named character? Is that the only reason why you are failing so badly? Is it because I didn't give you one? Why are you giving him crits? He doesn't need crits. This man needs crits. Woman. Person. Oh, that's a 6. Oh, that's a crit. What's your crit chance? Drago, why are you critting every single time?
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Wow. We have gained almost nothing from this. I have no idea if there's a room battle there, and I truly hope there isn't. Because I'm not dealing with that. What I am gonna deal with is that room battle. And whatever courier is on the way. Hey, look, if you succeeded. Please.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
$200 gold pieces left behind. Yes, stout chance. Thank you. Obstructions, and we're good.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Now we can drop that. Another 100. Do not touch the butch. And that's the torches. Let's go. 4 spiders. Thank you. Doesn't matter. He was stunned after he got the thing off. Fuck. Doesn't matter. As long as we do not crit, we're fine. We'll eat you. We're just enjoying a bit of that spit and roast, as they call it. Alright, give me that. Another bite. Well,
Be
kill
gone,
that.
fiend.
Kill that. Kill that. And kill that. No. You were the chosen one. You were supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
And the last key goes to the sarcophagus. And there we go. We did it, boys. We survived.
More bones return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
Oh, lurker, hard-noggin, unyielding, and bloodthirsty. Good.
Awash in blood
Yes.
and delusion. He bears the burden of 1,000 lifetimes.
Now. You. Goodbye.
Suffer not the lame horse, nor the broken man.
There
Slumped
goes
shoulders,
Keanu
wild
Reeves.
eyes, and a stumbling gait. This one is no more good to us. This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same. Great heroes can be found even here, in the mud and rain.
Alright, we didn't upgrade that. We didn't upgrade you. We did upgrade you.
With enough ale, maybe they can be inured against the horrors below.
And yeah, this feels like a nice point to end off the stream. It's nice to be back. The good and the bad and the ugly. Oh, anyways, thank y'all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And to J Tessel, we're only one follower away from that 50. Hope to see you soon, guys. Until next time, like always, have a good one.